Southern or Mississippi Valley State? Which band won this Bloody Sunday battle at the Krewe of Bacchus Parade 2026? Let's go ahead and check this out right now. What's up everyone, JB the Bandhead here, and as explained in the intro, we're going to be taking a look at the Bloody Sunday battle at the Krewe of Bacchus Parade 2026 between Southern and Mississippi Valley State. Credit goes to SmashTime Productions. The link to the original clip will be in the description below. Now, yeah, so previously we've seen these two bands in the fall, which both of these bands battled each other in the, I think it was that 5th quarter up in Itabena. They had that battle out there, which both of these were also in the HBCU Labor Day Classic battle of the bands the day after that. So, yeah, I didn't really react to that, but I did react to that 5th quarter. Southern won that one, but yeah, so I'm hoping this is a better battle than that. So. And also, the previous, well, we haven't really seen any previous appearances from Mississippi Valley State recently, aside from that. But for Southern, they recently performed in the National Battle Bands in the Palm Beaches, where we reacted to their field show, and we reacted to their stand battle with Florida A&M. So, yeah, so this should be consistent, and as well as even better than that. So, let's go ahead and see how this battle turned out. Now, this might be, even though I'm a Southern alum, I'm not gonna be biased here because I know Valley State is like an up and coming good band, but yeah, we'll see how they sound in this one. So yeah, let's go ahead and check this battle out right now. All right, Southern, what you got? There you go. Way to start off, Southern. Way to start this off. Alright, trombone. Alright, Southern, that was a good one to start off. Alright, Mississippi Valley State, what y'all got? Alright, yeah. Alright, yeah, that's the end of it right there. That's the end of the first round. Now, I'm not gonna lie. Mississippi Valley State, that was good, but I don't. On top of the intro not being fully executed there, I don't think that was a good response to what Southern played. Even though Southern did play a rap tune, yeah, we already know Southern. They, for the most part, they executed theirs better than y'all, and plus they had a better song selection there. So this first round, gonna have to go to Southern, man. That's 1-0 Southern over MVSU. So yeah, so let's go ahead and see. So that's 1-0 Southern over MVSU. Let's go ahead and see the second round now. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure y'all played this in the Krewe of Bacchus Parade when y'all before y'all played with Carver and Carr. Okay, not bad. That was a great one, Southern. Let's see what y'all got, Valley State. Student Ranger. Not gonna lie, her and Zamillo. Hold on. I'm gonna say it at the end of the round though. Alrighty now. Okay, yeah, that's the end of the second round. Now, I'm not gonna lie. Mississippi Valley State, I think y'all should have played this one in the first round rather than the first piece that y'all played because, yeah. Like even though this one, even though this was a better song selection than y'all song selection in the first round, yeah, y'all still got issues you had to clean up. Cause I kept hearing some stuff, man. I heard that y'all, maybe some people something going on with the mellows, man. They was playing a few extra notes and stuff, and maybe some skate moments in there. But for the most part, Southern just executed theirs better. Now I'm not gonna lie, I think Southern played this against they didn't really battle nobody in the Femi Fatale, but it was I think it was before they played with Carver and Carr. I think that was that performance in that. But yeah, nonetheless, this round definitely going to Southern, man. So that's that's 2-0, Southern over Mississippi Valley State. So yeah. I like the attempt at Mississippi Valley State, but it's just the fact that Southern just clearly executed better than y'all on that one. So that's 2-0. SU over MVSU. Let's go ahead and see the third round now. Trombones, gotta watch it there now. Not gonna lie, Trombones kind of skated when they went down a little bit. Let's see what Mississippi Valley got. I don't know, Mississippi Valley. I don't know about the intro though, Mississippi Valley State. I heard somebody say boring. I wouldn't say boring, it's just that they keep messing up on the key parts that they know they gotta clean up. right, yeah, that's the end of the third round. Now, not gonna lie, Valley State, that intro, you gotta clean it up again because yeah, and also it has some parts in there. There's nothing really need to explain. Southern, really the only issue they had was when the trombones kind of skated when they was going down, and then they had to play that part when it's silence. But other than that, they was executed better than Valley State. So I'm gonna say that, yeah, this round again is going to Southern, man. Cause yeah, Valley State, I'm hoping that this is not a BTA, man. Please don't make this a BTA of MVSU, because yeah, please don't make this a BTA. Cause y'all not that bad of a band to have a BTA against somebody like Southern, man. I know y'all can't. So let's go ahead. Yeah, we got at least two more rounds in. Let's go ahead and see what the fourth round bring. I'm interested to see what MVSU could come back with. Not bad, but yeah, could work on a few little things. But all right, let's see what Valley got. Okay. Okay. That's how y'all supposed to start it off. Keep it up in VSU. Y'all can get this round. I see the Z's over there on the right. Alright, let's see. Are they running it back? Oh yeah, if they don't run it, okay, let's see. No, they don't run it back. Okay. I was thinking that's a song you can run back. Now I gotta be fair here. Southern, that was a great job, but yeah, had some little bitty inconsistencies in there that need to be cleaned up. Overall, good song selection, but you gotta give it up to Mississippi Valley State on this one because that's the cleanest I've heard them so far in this round. So yeah, in this battle, so yeah, so therefore this round go to Mississippi Valley State. In all fairness, because yeah. At least it ain't making it a BTA like I thought it was. But yeah, it ain't a BTA because Valley State got potential. Yeah, I got potential, Mississippi Valley State. But yeah, so that's after round 3 it was 3-0. Now after this round it's 3-1. Southern over Mississippi Valley State. So will it be 3-2, 4-2, or will it be 4-1? Let's see. I think we got one more round coming up. Let's go ahead and see it. All right, not bad. There you go. Wait, is that Mr. Kennedy from Craigmont? I didn't really notice. Oh yeah, y'all can run this one back. Just don't mess it up. Don't mess it up. There you go. Yeah, I think that's the end of it right there, huh? Yes, that's the end of it. I'm gonna put it back. Alright, now, so that's basically the end of the battle right there. Okay, that's the last round. Now, I'll be very honest. Yeah, both bands really did well this last round. So so y'all can disagree with me on this one, but this last round gonna be a tie. This last round gonna be a tie. So that makes because both of them really did good. Now, they both had the issues. We're not gonna sit here and say they didn't, but it's just that overall, yeah, we'll say. So yeah, the final score that I got for this battle was 4-2 Southern over Mississippi Valley State. So yeah, so therefore the overall winner, this is Southern. Southern won this battle overall, but not knocking down MVSU by any means, because Mississippi Valley State, they did well. They did good. It's just that, yeah, those first 3 rounds, Southern clearly had the better job in those first 3 rounds, and Mississippi Valley State, they executed better in their last 2 rounds. So, and Southern executed as well in that last round. So yeah, that's why the score came out like it is. But yeah, so that's why I say Southern won this one. Now, if I probably did mention it earlier in the video, but if I didn't, it was the actual previous appearance for Southern was in that Krewe of Bacchus Parade. I think I did mention it, but yeah, well, I did mention it earlier when I say they performed with Carr and Carver, 2 completely separate performances by those bands. But yeah, in the Krewe of Bacchus Parade. But yeah. So yeah, I think that was probably the last battle that Southern is gonna have as far as this season is wrapping up with, because yeah. So yeah, we do so yeah, that's Southern won this battle overall, at least in my opinion. Some of y'all might disagree and say MVSU won this. Well, let me know what y'all think. So yeah, but in my opinion, Southern definitely won this one. Now, Valley State did a good job. Y'all just gotta clean up the issues. Same thing with Southern, but Southern just had it better, at least in my opinion. Now, this was definitely a better battle than that second battle between Alcorn and Texas Southern. Yeah, whatever Alcorn, like, if either one of these bands would have battled Alcorn, I bet you Alcorn would probably take the L in them as well, because yeah. I wouldn't really say. I really wanted to see, and I did see some comments on this video saying that they wanted to see Southern versus Texas Southern and Alcorn versus Mississippi Valley State. I think that would be a great option. Now, Jackson State did go down to Mardi Gras as well. I think they only marched in the Zulu Parade. I don't know why. I don't know if Southern did battle JSU in that, but if I find the video, I'll react to it as soon as I can. But yeah, after that the parade pretty much started. But yeah, that's basically it for this video. Like I said, Southern won this. At least in my opinion. Some of y'all might say MVSU won, and some of y'all might agree and say Southern won. Your opinion may be different than mine, but all in all, this was still a solid battle. It's just that Southern had it better because MVSU just had too many mistakes, and at least in those first 3 rounds that clearly Southern had the better execution in. Now Southern had the issues too, but just gotta clean it up and that's it. But yeah. But that's basically it for this video, and once again, I'm JB the Bandhead, and peace out.